My beloved, pause for a moment. In the midst of your busy days, in the whirlwind of thoughts that rush through your mind, and in the weight of the burdens you carry, pause. Allow me to speak directly to your heart. Let these words resonate within you as a melody, a light in the shadows, a gentle reminder of who you truly are and what you mean to me. You, my child, are not an accident. You are not here by chance or happenstance. Every fiber of your being, every strand of hair upon your head, and every beat of your heart was crafted with divine purpose. Long before you drew your first breath, I envisioned you. I planned for you. I saw you in my infinite love and declared, "This one will be my masterpiece." Yes, you are my masterpiece. Not because you are without flaws, but because your beauty shines even through the imperfections. I wove you together in your mother's womb, stitching love into every cell of your being. The depths of your soul are known to me in ways that even you have yet to uncover. Your strengths and your struggles, your laughter and your tears, I see them all, and they are precious to me. Let me remind you of this truth. There is nothing about you that is hidden from me. The parts of yourself that you struggle to love, I adore. The aspects of your life that you feel ashamed of, I understand. My love for you is not conditional on your success, your good deeds, or your perfection. I love you as you are, but my love does not stop there, my child. I love you so much that I refuse to let you stay where you are. My plan for you is one of transformation, of growth, and of becoming. You were created to reflect my glory, and each step you take, whether you see it or not, leads you closer to that destiny. I know there are times when the path seems unclear and the journey feels too difficult to bear. There are moments when you question why things have happened the way they have. But know this, not a single moment of your life has been wasted. Not a single tear has been overlooked. I collect each one, and they are precious to me. The trials you face are not signs of my absence, but reminders of my presence. For I am the God who walks with you through the valleys, who strengthens you in the storms, and who carries you when your own strength fails. I have promised to never leave you nor forsake you, and my promises are true. Even now, as you hear these words, I am working in your life in ways you cannot yet see. Trust me, beloved. Trust that my plans for you are good. Trust that even the broken pieces of your life can be made into something beautiful in my hands. You may look at yourself and see someone who is incomplete, someone who is struggling, someone who feels unworthy. But when I look at you, I see my beloved creation, my child whom I adore. I see potential, I see purpose, I see greatness. Do not let the voices of doubt and fear drown out my voice. The world may tell you that you are not enough, that you are too flawed, too broken, too far gone, but I am here to tell you otherwise. You are enough because I am enough, and I am with you. You are loved beyond measure. The challenges you face are not here to destroy you. They are here to shape you, to strengthen you, and to prepare you for the greater things I have in store. Every time you choose to rise after a fall, every time you hold on to faith in the midst of uncertainty, you are stepping into the fullness of who I created you to be. Remember, my child, the same hands that placed the stars in the sky are holding you. The same voice that commanded the seas to be still speaks peace over your life. And the same love that sent my Son into the world to redeem you is the love that surrounds you right now. You are my greatest masterpiece because you are made in my image. You are a reflection of my creativity, my love, and my power. You carry within you the seeds of hope, of joy, and of resilience. Nurture them, let them grow. And when you stumble, when you feel weak, do not be afraid to come to me. My arms are always open. I am here to heal your wounds, to lift you up, and to remind you of your worth. You are never too far from my reach, never beyond my grace, and never outside the bounds of my love. My beloved, let go of the guilt and shame that weigh you down. Let go of the need to prove your worth or earn my favor. You already have it. There is nothing you can do to make me love you more, and there is nothing you can do to make me love you less. My love for you is unchanging, eternal, and unbreakable. As you walk forward, let these words be your guide. You are loved, you are cherished, you are mine. Keep your eyes fixed on me and I will lead you. Trust in my timing, for I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you, to give you hope, and to grant you a future. my masterpiece, my joy, my beloved. Never forget who you are in me. You are my child, and I am your God. Together, there is nothing we cannot overcome. Together, there is no limit to the beauty and purpose your life can hold. Trust in me, rest in me, and know that you are my greatest masterpiece. My beloved, let me speak further into the depths of your spirit. There is so much that I want you to know, so much that I want you to feel, and so much that I want you to understand. These words are my gift to you, a reflection of the boundless love I have for you. Listen closely, for they are a reminder of your identity, your value, and your divine purpose. You often look around and see others who seem stronger, wiser, or more accomplished. You may even feel as though you fall short in comparison. But my child, comparisons are not the measure by which I see you. You are not in competition with anyone, for you were uniquely designed to fulfill a purpose that only you can accomplish. The gifts I have placed within you, the dreams I have planted in your heart, and the journey I have set before you are yours and yours alone. Do not be disheartened when progress feels slow or when challenges seem insurmountable. Remember, the mighty oak begins as a small acorn, hidden in the soil. It grows slowly, its roots stretching deep into the earth to anchor it against the storms. So too are you growing, unseen at times, but steadily and surely into the person I created you to be. Trust the process, beloved. Trust that every season of your life has a purpose. The seasons of waiting are not wasted. They are times of preparation, times when I am working within you to cultivate strength, patience, and faith. The seasons of hardship are not punishment, but opportunities for you to rely on me and experience my power in ways you never could on your own. Do you know how much I delight in you? Even in your struggles, even in your moments of doubt, I delight in you. I rejoice over you with singing. I celebrate your victories, no matter how small they may seem to you. Each step forward, each act of kindness, each moment of faith brings joy to my heart. When you feel as though you have failed, when you feel unworthy, come to me. Do not hide in shame, for I already know everything about you, and my love for you remains steadfast. You cannot outsin my grace, my child. You cannot outrun my mercy. No matter how far you feel you have wandered, my arms are always open to welcome you back. My love for you is not transactional. It does not depend on your performance or your ability to always make the right choices. My love is a gift, freely given, and it is yours to receive. Will you accept it? Will you allow yourself to be embraced by a love that is deeper than the ocean and more vast than the skies? Let me tell you something about the dreams you carry in your heart. Some of those dreams were placed there by me, and I intend to fulfill them in ways that will amaze you. But there are also times when I will ask you to surrender your plans so that I can replace them with something even greater. Trust me in those moments. Trust that my plans for you are far better than anything you could imagine. Do not fear failure, my child. Failure is not the end of your story. It is a stepping stone, a teacher, a tool that I use to guide you closer to me. When you stumble, I am there to catch you. When you fall, I am there to lift you up. Each setback is an opportunity for you to lean on me and to discover the strength I have placed within you. You are stronger than you realize, not because of your own abilities, but because I am within you. My power is made perfect in your weakness. My strength is sufficient for you no matter what you face. Do not rely on your own understanding, for it is limited. Instead, lean on me. Let me be your guide, your protector, and your source of peace. Do you feel the weight of the world pressing down on your shoulders? Lay it down at my feet. You were never meant to carry these burdens alone. I am here to carry them with you, to give you rest for your weary soul. Come to me when you are overwhelmed, and I will provide the peace that surpasses all understanding. In this world, you will face troubles. That is a truth I have spoken to you before, but take heart, for I have overcome the world. You are not walking this path alone. I am with you every step of the way, even when you cannot see me or feel my presence. I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating events for your good and my glory. The world may try to define you by your past, your mistakes, or your shortcomings, but I define you by who you are in me. You are redeemed, you are chosen, you are loved, you are mine. Let go of the labels the world has placed on you and embrace the identity I have given you. You are not a prisoner of your past, my beloved. Through my love and my grace, you have been set free. Walk in that freedom. Walk with confidence, knowing that you are a new creation in me. The old is gone and the new has come. I want to speak to the fears that hold you back. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. I see them and I understand them. But my child, I have not given you a spirit of fear. I have given you a spirit of power, of love, and of a sound mind. When fear threatens to paralyze you, remember that I am with you. My perfect love casts out all fear. You are capable of more than you know, because I am your strength. The dreams I have placed in your heart, the purpose I have called you to, and the challenges you face are not beyond your ability with me by your side. Step forward in faith, even when the path is unclear. Trust that I will provide the light you need for each step. Do not wait for everything to be perfect before you take action. Perfection is not the goal, faithfulness is. Be faithful in the small things, and I will entrust you with greater things. Be faithful in seeking me, in loving others, and in walking the path I have set before you. You are a light in this world, my child. Do not hide that light out of fear or insecurity. Let it shine brightly, for the world needs the love and truth that you carry. You have been called to make a difference, to bring hope to the hopeless, and to show others the beauty of my love. Remember, you are my masterpiece. Every detail of your life, every twist and turn of your journey is part of a greater story. And I am the author of that story. Trust me to write it well, for I am the God who makes all things new. You are my beloved, my joy, and my pride. Rest in that truth and let it guide you as you move forward. My beloved, let us go even deeper, for there is so much more I long to reveal to you. My words are not meant to be fleeting whispers in the wind, but truths that anchor your soul. Allow them to settle within you, to take root and grow, so that they may bear fruit in your life. You may wonder why I call you my masterpiece when you feel unfinished, flawed, or incomplete. Let me explain. When I created you, I wove into your very being the reflection of my own image. You carry my essence, my creativity, and my love. You are not a mistake. You are my intentional, handcrafted work of art. But a masterpiece is not always immediately recognizable in its early stages. Think of the artist who begins with a blank canvas. The strokes of the brush may seem chaotic, uncoordinated, even messy at times. Yet with each layer, with each detail added, the vision becomes clearer, the beauty more evident. That is your life, my child. Every experience, every joy, every sorrow, and every trial is a stroke on the canvas of your life. You may not see the full picture yet, but I do. I see how every moment fits together into something breathtakingly beautiful. Trust in the process, for I am not finished with you. What you see as imperfection, I see as potential. What you see as broken, I see as a place where my light can shine through most brightly. Do you know what makes you so extraordinary, my child? It is not just your talents, your intelligence, or your accomplishments. It is your heart, your capacity to love, to feel, and to connect. I placed within you a heart that longs for meaning, for purpose, and for relationship. And that longing is ultimately a longing for me. When you seek me, you will find me. I am not far from you. I am closer than the air you breathe, nearer than your own thoughts. Call out to me and I will answer. Open your heart to me, and I will fill it with a peace that transcends understanding. You do not have to navigate this life alone, for I am your guide, your protector, and your ever-present help in times of need. There are moments when the weight of this world feels too heavy to bear. The pressures, the expectations, the pain, they can feel overwhelming. But my beloved, you were never meant to carry these burdens alone. Bring them to me, lay them at my feet. Let me exchange your weariness for my strength, your sorrow for my joy, and your despair for my hope. I know there are things in your past that you wish you could erase. Regrets, mistakes, and wounds that have left scars on your heart. But let me tell you something about scars. They are not signs of defeat. They are reminders of healing, of resilience, of grace. Every scar tells a story of how you overcame, how you grew, and how you were transformed by my love. Do not be afraid to show your scars, for they are a testament to my faithfulness. They are proof that you have walked through the fire and emerged stronger. They are evidence that I have been with you every step of the way. even in the darkest moments. You may wonder why I allow you to face trials and challenges. My child, I do not delight in your suffering, but I see beyond the pain to the purpose. I see how these experiences refine you, strengthen you, and draw you closer to me. I see how they prepare you to fulfill the calling I have placed on your life. And make no mistake, you have a calling. You have a purpose that is uniquely yours. No one else can fulfill it the way you can. The gifts and talents I have given you are not random, they are intentional. They are tools for you to use to bring light into the world, to serve others, and to glorify me. Do not underestimate the impact you can have. Even the smallest act of kindness, the quietest word of encouragement, or the simplest gesture of love can ripple out in ways you may never see. Trust that your efforts, no matter how small they may seem, are meaningful. My child, I see the dreams in your heart. Some of them you have shared with others, and some you have kept hidden, fearing they are too big or too impossible. But with me, nothing is impossible. If I've placed a dream in your heart, trust that I will also provide the means to fulfill it. Do not be afraid to dream boldly. Do not let fear or doubt hold you back. Step out in faith, knowing that I am with you. The journey may not always be easy, and there will be times when the path is unclear. But if you keep your eyes fixed on me, I will guide you. I will provide the light you need for each step, even when you cannot see the entire road ahead. Remember, my child, that your worth is not determined by your achievements or by the opinions of others. Your worth is found in me. You are my beloved, my treasure, and my delight. You do not have to strive for my love, it is already yours. Rest in that truth. Take a moment now to breathe, to let go of the worries and fears that weigh you down. Close your eyes and feel my presence. I am here with you, wrapping you in my love, speaking words of life over you. You are safe with me. You are cherished. Do not let the world distract you from this truth. You are mine and I am yours. Together, we can overcome any obstacle, face any challenge, and achieve any goal. Trust in me, my beloved. Trust in my plans for you, for they are plans to prosper you, to give you hope, and to grant you a future. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are seen, known, and loved beyond measure. Walk in that truth and let it guide you every step of the way. You may feel at times that the world around you is filled with noise, voices that vie for your attention, distractions that pull you away from what truly matters. But I invite you now to turn your heart toward me, to silence the chaos and listen to the still, small voice within. That is where I dwell, speaking softly, guiding gently, and loving completely. Do not let the noise of the world drown out my voice. The world may tell you that you need to be more, do more, or have more to be worthy. But I say to you, you are already enough. You are loved as you are, and there is nothing you can do to earn or lose that love. It is my gift to you, given freely and abundantly. My child, I see the struggles you face. I know the battles you fight, both seen and unseen. Some days, the weight of it all feels unbearable, and you wonder how you can possibly keep going. But let me assure you, you are not alone. I am with you in every moment, in every trial, and in every tear. When your strength fails, mine is there to sustain you. Lean on me, for I am your refuge and strength. You were never meant to carry your burdens alone. Bring them to me, and I will give you rest. Let me carry the weight that feels too heavy, and let me give you the peace that your heart so desperately needs. There is no shame in seeking me, no shame in admitting that you need help. In fact, it is in your moments of greatest vulnerability that my power is most evident. My grace is sufficient for you, and my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Do not be afraid to let go of the need to appear strong. Be honest with me, for I already know your heart, and I love you just the same. You may feel as though you are wandering, as though your path is unclear or your purpose is lost. But know this, I am the God who directs your steps. Even when you cannot see the way forward, I am guiding you. Even when the road seems uncertain, I am with you. Trust in me, for I will never lead you astray. The journey you are on is not a straight line, and that is by design. There will be twists and turns, ups and downs, and unexpected detours. But every step, every moment, is part of a greater plan. Even the delays and the disappointments have a purpose, for they are shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for what lies ahead. Do not despise the waiting, my child. Waiting is not a sign of inactivity, but a season of growth. In the waiting, I am working within you, strengthening your faith, deepening your trust, and building your character. Trust that my timing is perfect, even when it does not align with your own. You may look around and see others who seem to be moving ahead, achieving their goals, and living their dreams. It is easy to feel left behind or forgotten. But, my beloved, comparison is a thief of joy. Your journey is unique, and your timing is my own. Do not measure your progress by the standards of others, for I have a plan for you that is unlike anyone else's. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. Every prayer you have whispered, every tear you have cried, and every hope you have held on to is known to me. I see you and I am with you. Trust that I am working all things together for your good, even when you cannot see it. Let me remind you once more of your worth. You're not defined by your past, your mistakes, or your failures. You are defined by my love for you. You are my child, my creation, and my joy. You carry within you the light of my presence, and that light is a beacon of hope to the world. Do not hide your light, my beloved. Let it shine brightly, for it is a reflection of my love. The world needs the light you carry, the kindness in your words, the compassion in your actions, and the faith in your heart. You have been called to make a difference, to bring hope to the hopeless and love to the unloved. When you feel overwhelmed by the enormity of the world's pain, remember that you are not called to do it all. You are called to do your part, to sow seeds of love wherever you go. Trust that I will multiply your efforts in ways you cannot imagine. Even the smallest act of kindness can have a ripple effect, touching lives in ways you may never see. You may feel inadequate at times, unsure if you have what it takes to fulfill your purpose. But let me remind you, I do not call the qualified, I qualify the called. I have equipped you with everything you need to accomplish the work I have set before you. Trust in me, and I will provide the strength, wisdom, and resources you require. Do not be afraid to step out in faith, even when the path is uncertain. I am with you, guiding you, and protecting you. Take each step with confidence, knowing that I am leading you toward a future filled with hope and promise. My child, I am so proud of you. I see your efforts, your perseverance, and your faith. Even when you feel like giving up, you continue to press on, and that brings joy to my heart. Remember that you are never alone. I am with you always, to the very end of the age. Hold on to this truth. You are loved, you are chosen, and you are mine. Walk forward in that knowledge, and let it fill you with peace, strength, and joy. I see how hard you try. I see the effort you put into your work, your relationships, and your dreams. Sometimes, despite your best intentions, things do not go as planned, and in those moments, doubt creeps in. You wonder if you are doing enough, if you are enough. Let me assure you, my child, that your worth is not measured by your accomplishments. You are loved simply because you are mine. You do not have to prove yourself to me. You do not have to earn my favor or perform to gain my approval. You already have it. My love for you is unconditional, unchanging, and eternal. It is not based on what you do, but on who you are, a beloved child of the Most High. Even in your moments of failure, I'm proud of you. Yes, even then. Because failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of the journey. It is through failure that you learn, grow, and discover the depth of your resilience. And it is often in your lowest moments that you draw closest to me, finding strength you never knew you had. When you fall, do not let shame keep you down. Instead, reach out to me. I am here to lift you up, to dust you off, and to set you back on the path I have laid out for you. Do not be afraid to start again, for I am the God of second chances, and third chances, and countless chances. My mercy is new every morning, and my grace is sufficient for every need. You may sometimes feel like you are running a race with no end in sight. The demands of life can be relentless, leaving you tired and weary. But I am here to remind you that you are not running this race alone. I am running alongside you, cheering you on, and giving you the strength to persevere. Remember, my beloved, that rest is not a sign of weakness. It is a gift. Even I rested after creating the world, and I have set aside rest for you as well. Take time to pause, to breathe, and to recharge. Come to me, and I will give you rest for your soul. Let go of the pressure to always be doing and simply be in my presence. You may feel as though you are walking through a wilderness, a place of uncertainty and trial. But the wilderness is not a place of abandonment, it is a place of preparation. It is in the wilderness that I refine you, teach you, and draw you closer to me. Trust that I am with you, even when the way forward seems unclear. My child, I have placed within you a strength that is greater than any challenge you will face. It is a strength that comes not from your own abilities, but from my Spirit dwelling within you. When you feel weak, remember that my power is made perfect in your weakness. Lean on me, and I will sustain you. Do not be discouraged by the obstacles in your path. They are not there to defeat you, but to help you grow. Each challenge you overcome, each step of faith you take, is shaping you into the person I created you to be. You are stronger than you realize, my beloved, because I am your strength. Let me speak now to the dreams that you have carried in your heart. Some of them have been with you for as long as you can remember, while others are just beginning to take shape. Trust that these dreams are not random, they are part of my plan for your life. But know this, the fulfillment of your dreams will not always look the way you expect. My ways are higher than your ways, and my plans are greater than anything you can imagine. Be open to the unexpected, for sometimes the greatest blessings come in forms you did not anticipate. Do not be afraid to step out in faith, even when the path is uncertain. Trust that I am leading you, and that I will provide everything you need for the journey. You do not have to have all the answers. You only need to trust in me. My child, you are a light in this world. Your life has the power to impact others in ways you may never fully understand. Do not underestimate the difference you can make. A kind word, a loving action, a simple gesture of compassion can ripple out and touch lives in profound ways. The world may try to dim your light, but do not let it. Stand firm in the truth of who you are in me. You are chosen, you are loved, and you are called to be a beacon of hope to those around you. When the storms of life rage, remember that I am your shelter. When the waves threaten to overwhelm you, know that I am the one who calms the seas. I am your anchor, your refuge, and your peace. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. You are not alone, my beloved, and you never will be. Let my words be a source of comfort and encouragement to you. Let them remind you of my love, my faithfulness, and my promises. You are my greatest masterpiece, and I delight in you. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. Trust in my plans for you, for they are good. And never forget that you are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond comprehension, and treasured beyond words. I know the questions you hold in your heart. I see the uncertainties that tug at your mind, the quiet whispers of doubt that ask, am I truly seen? Am I truly known? Am I truly loved? Let me answer you clearly and without hesitation. Yes, my child, you are seen, you are known, and you are loved, completely, unconditionally, and eternally. You are seen even when the world seems to overlook you. In the moments when you feel invisible, when your efforts go unacknowledged, and your struggles seem unnoticed, know that I see you. I see every act of kindness, every sacrifice, and every tear you shed. Nothing escapes my gaze, and everything you do in love is precious to me. You are known more deeply than you can imagine. Before you were formed in your mother's womb, I knew you. I know your thoughts, your dreams, your fears, and your desires. I know the parts of you that you share with the world, and I know the parts you keep hidden. There is no part of you that is too small or too broken for me to care about. You are loved beyond measure. My love for you is not based on what you do or how you perform. It is not diminished by your mistakes or increased by your successes. It is constant, unshakable, and infinite. My love for you is the foundation of your being, the thread that weaves through every aspect of your life. Let me remind you of something profound. You are never alone. In the moments of joy, I celebrate with you. In the moments of sorrow, I weep with you. In the moments of uncertainty, I walk beside you, guiding you with my steady hand. Even when you feel distant from me, I am still there, waiting patiently for you to turn toward me. Do you feel the weight of the burdens you carry? Let me remind you once again, you were never meant to carry them alone. Bring them to me, my child. Lay them at my feet and let me give you rest. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. I am here to shoulder the load with you, to strengthen you, and to bring you peace. The road you are on may not always be smooth, but it is leading you towards something beautiful. Trust in my plan for you, even when it is hard to see where the path is leading. I am the author of your story, and I am writing something extraordinary. Every twist and turn, every high and low, is part of a greater purpose. Do not let fear hold you back. Fear is a liar, a thief that seeks to rob you of the joy and peace I have promised you. When fear whispers that you are not enough, remember that I am your sufficiency. When it tells you that you cannot face what lies ahead, remember that I am your strength. When it tries to convince you that you are alone, remember that I am with you always. You are braver than you realize because my spirit dwells within you. You are stronger than you think because I am your foundation. You are more capable than you believe because I have equipped you for every good work. Do not let fear define you, my beloved. Let faith lead you instead. Take a moment to reflect on the gifts I have given you. Your talents, your abilities, your passions, these are not accidents. They are intentional blessings, meant to be used for my glory and the good of others. Do not bury them in fear or doubt. Use them boldly, knowing that I have called you to make a difference in this world. The world is in desperate need of hope, love, and light. And you, my child, are a bearer of those gifts. Your words, your actions, and your very presence have the power to inspire, to heal, and to uplift. Do not underestimate the impact you can have. Even a single act of kindness can ripple out and touch lives in ways you may never see. Do you feel unqualified or unprepared? Remember, I do not call the equipped, I equip the called. When I place a calling on your life, I also provide the tools, resources, and strength you need to fulfill it. Trust in me and step forward in faith. I will not fail you. Let me speak now to the dreams you hold in your heart, the ones you have nurtured and the ones you have hidden away, thinking they are too big or too impossible. My child, if I have placed those dreams within you, I will make a way for them to come to fruition. Trust my timing, for it is perfect. Be patient and do not give up. Your journey is unique, and it will not look like anyone else's. Do not compare yourself to others, for I have a specific plan for you. A plan that is tailored to your gifts, your passions, and your purpose. Walk your own path with confidence, knowing that I am guiding you every step of the way. You may wonder why I allow challenges and trials to come into your life. My beloved, these trials are not meant to harm you, but to refine you. They are opportunities for you to grow, to develop resilience, and to draw closer to me. Trust that I am using even the difficulties for your good and my glory. Remember, my child, that your worth is not found in what you do, but in who you are. You are my beloved, my treasure, and my delight. Walk in that truth, and let it fill you with peace, joy, and confidence. Let my love be your guide, your strength, and your source of hope. You are never alone, and you are always loved. My beloved, let us go even deeper into the truth of who you are and the boundless love I have for you. There is no end to what I desire to reveal to you, for my love is infinite, and my plans for you are beyond what you can imagine. Let these words fill your soul, steady your heart, and renew your spirit. You may sometimes feel lost in the complexity of life, unsure of your place in this vast world. You may question your significance or wonder if your presence truly matters. Let me assure you, my child, that you are not only significant, you are essential. The world would not be the same without you. The gifts I have placed within you, the love you bring, and the light you share are unique and irreplaceable. When I created you, I did so with a purpose that only you can fulfill. You are not a mistake or an afterthought. You were intentionally and lovingly crafted, a masterpiece of divine design. Every detail of your being, your strengths, your quirks, and even your struggles, was carefully woven together to create someone extraordinary. But my love for you is not contingent on your purpose or your potential. I love you simply because you are mine. My love is not something you have to earn, it is something you already possess. It is the foundation of your identity, the unshakable truth of who you are. You are loved not for what you do, but for who you are. And who you are is my child, chosen, cherished, and deeply treasured. Let this truth sink into your heart and dispel any doubts or fears that tell you otherwise. I know there are moments when you feel unworthy, as though your mistakes define you or your failures disqualify you. But my beloved, let me remind you that your worth is not based on your performance. It is based on my love, and my love for you is unchanging. Your past does not determine your future. Through my grace, you are free to step into a new beginning. The weight of guilt and shame that you carry is not yours to bear. Lay it down at my feet and let me replace it with forgiveness, freedom, and peace. You are not defined by your scars. Instead, they are a testament to your resilience and my healing power. Each scar tells a story of how you have overcome, how you have grown, and how my grace has carried you through. Do not hide your scars, for they are a part of the masterpiece that is your life. In moments of doubt, remember this: I am the God who makes all things new. I am the one who turns mourning into joy, ashes into beauty, and despair into hope. No matter where you have been or what you have done, my love for you remains steadfast, and my plans for you remain good. Do not let fear hold you back from stepping into the fullness of who you are meant to be. Fear is a thief, a deceiver that seeks to keep you from the blessings I have in store for you. But I have not given you a spirit of fear. I have given you a spirit of power, of love, and of a sound mind. When fear tries to creep into your heart, stand firm in the truth of my promises. I am with you, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. I am your refuge, your protector, and your ever-present help in times of trouble. You do not have to face anything alone, for I am by your side. Do you know how much I delight in you? When I look at you, I see someone radiant with potential, brimming with beauty, and overflowing with purpose. You may not see it in yourself, but I see it clearly. I see the person you are becoming, the person I created you to be. Do not rush the process, my beloved. Growth takes time, and transformation is a journey. Trust that I am working in you and through you, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to the person you were created to be. Your faith, even when it feels fragile, is precious to me. Your prayers, even when they are spoken through tears, are heard. Your acts of kindness, even when they go unnoticed by others, are seen and cherished. Nothing you do in love is ever wasted. You are a light in this world, my child. Let your light shine brightly, for it is a reflection of my love. Do not be afraid to let others see the beauty and truth within you. Your light has the power to inspire, to heal, and to bring hope to those around you. The world may try to dim your light, but it cannot extinguish it. Stand firm in the truth of who you are in me. You are chosen, you are loved, and you are called to make a difference. Trust that I will equip you for every good work and guide you every step of the way. When the road ahead seems uncertain, remember that I am the one who makes a way where there is no way. I am the God who parts the seas, moves the mountains, and brings streams to the desert. Trust in my timing, for it is perfect, and know that I am leading you toward a future filled with hope and promise. Do not let the challenges you face discourage you. They are not obstacles, but opportunities. Opportunities to grow, to learn, and to draw closer to me. Trust that I am using every experience, both the joyful and the painful, to shape you into the person you were created to be. You are stronger than you realize, not because of your own abilities, but because of my spirit within you. My power is made perfect in your weakness, and my grace is sufficient for every need. Lean on me, and I will sustain you. My beloved, let these words remind you of the truth that you are never alone. I am with you always, to the very end of the age. I am your anchor in the storm, your light in the darkness, and your peace in the chaos. I want you to pause for a moment and reflect on this truth. You were created with purpose. Your life is not random, nor are the moments you live without meaning. Each breath you take, each decision you make, and each step you walk is part of a divine tapestry that I am weaving together. You are a thread in that masterpiece, uniquely placed and essential to the whole. Your purpose is not something to fear or dread, but something to embrace. It is not defined by a single role or achievement, but by the way you live in relationship with me and others. It is found in the love you give, the kindness you show, and the faith you carry in your heart. Do not let the world define your worth or dictate your purpose. The world measures value by standards that are fleeting and shallow, by wealth, success, or appearance. But I see deeper. I see your heart, your character, and the love you pour out. These are the things that truly matter, the things that echo into eternity. You may sometimes feel as though your contributions are small, as though your efforts go unnoticed. But my child, nothing you do in love is ever wasted. The smallest act of kindness, the quietest prayer, or the simplest gesture of compassion is significant in my eyes. These are the seeds of change, the building blocks of my kingdom on earth. Do not underestimate the power of your light, even when it feels dim. A single candle can pierce the darkest night, and your light, no matter how small it seems, has the power to bring hope to those who are lost, weary, or hurting. Let your light shine, my beloved. Do not hide it out of fear or insecurity. Trust that I will use it to touch hearts and transform lives. You are not alone in your calling. I am with you, guiding you, equipping you, and strengthening you for every task I have set before you. When you feel inadequate, remember that I am your sufficiency. When you feel weak, remember that my power is made perfect in your weakness. There will be times when the journey feels long, when the obstacles seem too great, and when the weight of the world feels too heavy to bear. In those moments, turn to me. I am your refuge and your strength, a very present help in trouble. Let me carry your burdens and give you rest. Rest is not a sign of laziness or weakness. It is a gift I have given you. Even I rested after creating the world, and I call you to do the same. Take time to pause, to breathe, and to be refreshed in my presence. Let go of the need to always be doing, and allow yourself to simply be, my beloved child. Do not be afraid of the silence, for it is often in the stillness that you hear my voice most clearly. I am not far from you. I am closer than the air you breathe, nearer than your own thoughts. When you seek me, you will find me. When you call out to me, I will answer. I know the longings of your heart, my child. I know the dreams you carry, the desires you hold, and the prayers you whisper. Trust that I am working on your behalf even when you cannot see it. My timing is perfect, and my plans for you are good. There will be times when I ask you to wait. Waiting is not a punishment. It is a season of preparation. It is in the waiting that your faith is strengthened, your character is refined, and your trust in me is deepened. Do not despise the waiting, for it is a crucial part of the journey. Remember, my beloved, that your worth is not tied to what you accomplish. You are not valuable because of what you do. You are valuable because of who you are. And who you are is my beloved child. That is your identity, your foundation, and your truth. When you face challenges, do not be discouraged. They are not meant to defeat you, but to develop you. They are opportunities for you to grow, to learn, and to draw closer to me. Trust that I am using every trial, every hardship, and every tear to shape you into the person I created you to be. You are stronger than you realize, not because of your own abilities, but because of my spirit within you. My strength is your strength, and my grace is sufficient for every need. When you feel weak, lean on me. When you feel afraid, trust in me. When you feel alone, remember that I am with you always. You are never forgotten, my child. I see you, I hear you, and I know you. Your prayers are not in vain, your tears are not wasted, and your faith is not overlooked. Trust that I am working all things together for your good and my glory. Let these words be a source of comfort and encouragement to you. Let them remind you of my love, my faithfulness, and my promises. You are my greatest masterpiece, and I delight in you. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that you are never alone. Trust in my plans for you, for they are plans to prosper you, to give you hope, and to grant you a future. You may wonder why I speak to you in such tenderness, why I continually remind you of your worth and your purpose. It is because I see the struggles you face, the doubts that creep in, and the lies that try to take root in your mind. The enemy of your soul wants you to believe that you are insignificant, that you are unworthy, and that you are alone. But my beloved, those are lies. The truth is this: you are loved beyond measure. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are chosen, called, and cherished. You are my masterpiece, and nothing can change that. When the world feels heavy, when the pressures of life seem too much to bear, I want you to remember that I am your refuge. I am your safe place, your shelter from the storm. In me, you will find rest for your soul, peace for your heart, and strength for your journey. Do not let the weight of your burdens keep you from coming to me. I am here to carry them with you. My shoulders are strong, my arms are steady, and my love is unwavering. Lay your worries at my feet and trust that I will take care of you. There is nothing too big or too small for me to handle. Whether it is a concern that feels overwhelming or a detail that seems insignificant, bring it to me. I care about every aspect of your life, from the grandest dreams to the smallest desires. I am your father, and you are my child. You may sometimes feel as though you are wandering, unsure of your direction or uncertain of your purpose. But let me remind you that I am the one who directs your steps. Even when the path seems unclear, trust that I am guiding you. Even when the journey feels long, trust that I am leading you towards something beautiful. Your life is a story, and I am the author. Every chapter, every page, and every word is written with intention and care. Even the parts of your story that feel painful or confusing are being woven into something extraordinary. Trust that I am working all things together for your good and my glory. Do not be discouraged by the challenges you face. They are not signs of my absence, but opportunities for you to grow and to draw closer to me. Every trial is a chance for you to see my power at work in your life. Every obstacle is a stepping stone that leads you closer to the person I created you to be. I know the dreams you carry in your heart. I know the hopes that inspire you and the fears that hold you back. Trust that I have placed those dreams within you for a reason. They are not random or meaningless. They are part of my plan for your life. But my child, remember that my timing is not always your timing. There will be seasons of waiting, seasons of preparation, and seasons of fulfillment. Do not lose hope in the waiting, for it is often in those moments that I am doing my deepest work within you. When you feel restless, remember that I am not in a hurry. I see the big picture, the full story, and I am weaving every moment together in perfect harmony. Trust in my timing, for it is perfect. You may sometimes feel as though your efforts are in vain, as though the work you are doing is not making a difference. But let me assure you, my beloved, that nothing you do in love is ever wasted. Every act of kindness, every prayer, and every step of faith has an eternal impact. The world needs the light you carry. It needs your compassion, your courage, and your faith. Do not be afraid to let your light shine. Do not let fear or insecurity hold you back. You are capable of far more than you realize, because I am within you. When you feel inadequate, remember that I am your strength. When you feel unworthy, remember that I am your righteousness. When you feel alone, remember that I am your ever-present help in times of need. You are not walking this journey alone. I am with you every step of the way. When the road feels difficult, lean on me. When the path seems unclear, trust in me. When you feel weary, rest in me. My beloved, let these words be a source of encouragement and hope for you. Let them remind you of my love, my faithfulness, and my promises. You are my greatest masterpiece, and I delight in you. Walk forward in confidence, knowing that you are never alone. Trust in my plans for you, for they are good. And never forget that you are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond comprehension, and treasured beyond words. The world may feel overwhelming at times, filled with challenges that seem insurmountable, and questions that have no clear answers. But even in the midst of this, you are never without hope. For I am the God who brings light into darkness, peace into chaos, and joy into sorrow. Trust in me, and you will find strength to face anything that comes your way. Do not let the trials of this world make you forget who you are. You are more than a sum of your experiences, more than the circumstances that surround you. You are my child, created in my image, and filled with divine purpose. Nothing in this world can take that away from you. When you face rejection, remember that you are always accepted by me. When you encounter failure, remember that I see your efforts and rejoice in your perseverance. When you feel alone, remember that I am with you, closer than your own breath, holding you in my loving embrace. Your life has a purpose that is unique to you. Do not be discouraged if it feels as though others are further along or achieving more. Comparison is not my desire for you, for I have designed a path that is meant only for you to walk. Trust that every step you take, no matter how small, is moving you toward the fulfillment of my plans. You may wonder what your purpose is, and that is a question I love to answer. Your purpose is to know me, to love me, and to share that love with the world. It is to live a life of faith, hope, and compassion, reflecting my light to those around you. And while your specific calling may take different forms throughout your life, this foundational purpose will always remain. Do not be afraid to seek me in the quiet moments. It is there, in the stillness, that you will hear my voice most clearly. I am not a God of confusion or chaos, but a God of peace. When you draw near to me, I will draw near to you. When you seek me with all your heart, you will find me. The dreams I have placed within you are not there by accident. They are seeds of possibility, waiting to be nurtured and grown. Some dreams may come to fruition quickly, while others may take years. Trust in my timing, for I see the entire picture, and I know what is best for you. You may encounter obstacles along the way, and they may cause you to question whether you are on the right path. But, my child, do not mistake difficulty for defeat. Challenges are not a sign that you are on the wrong track. They are opportunities for growth, for learning, and for relying on me. When you feel like giving up, remember this: I have not brought you this far to abandon you now. My plans for you are still in motion, and my promises for you are still true. Hold on to hope, even when the road feels long and the journey feels hard. I am with you every step of the way. You may wonder why I allow you to face trials, and that is a question I understand. Know this: I do not delight in your pain, but I see how even the hardest moments can be used for your good. Trials refine your character, strengthen your faith, and draw you closer to me. Trust that I am with you in the fire, shaping you into the person I created you to be. Do not be afraid to lean on me, my beloved. You were never meant to carry your burdens alone. My arms are strong, my shoulders are steady, and my love for you is unshakable. When you feel weary, come to me, and I will give you rest. When you feel lost, turn to me, and I will guide you. Let me speak now to the fears that hold you back. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. I see them, and I want you to release them to me. Fear has no power over you, for I am with you. My perfect love casts out fear, and my presence is your source of courage. You are stronger than you realize, not because of your own abilities, but because of my spirit within you. My power is made perfect in your weakness, and my grace is sufficient for every need. When you feel inadequate, remember that I am your sufficiency. When you feel unworthy, remember that I am your righteousness. Do not let the weight of the world dim your light. You are a beacon of hope, a reflection of my love, and a carrier of my truth. The world needs the light you bring, the kindness you show, and the faith you live out. Trust that even the smallest act of love can ripple out and make a difference. My beloved, let these words be a source of encouragement to you. Let them remind you of my love, my faithfulness, and my promises. You are my greatest masterpiece, and I take joy in every moment of your journey. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that I am with you always. Trust in my plans for you, for they are good and filled with hope. And never forget that you are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond comprehension, and treasured beyond words. My beloved, though the message I give you is vast, the depth of my love and the plans I have for you are even greater. There is no end to the words I can speak over you, for my thoughts about you are as numerous as the stars in the sky and the grains of sand on the shore. You must never forget how precious you are to me. Let these words echo in your heart each day. You are loved, you are chosen, and you are never alone. These truths are the foundation of your identity in me, and no power in heaven or on earth can take them away from you. In your moments of triumph, I am celebrating with you. When you achieve a goal, overcome an obstacle, or reach a milestone, I rejoice over your success. My joy in you is like a parent's joy magnified beyond measure. I delight in seeing you step into the fullness of who you are, growing, flourishing, and becoming. And in your moments of pain or failure, I am still there, holding you close. My love for you does not waver based on your circumstances. When you stumble, I am there to catch you. When you fall, I am there to lift you up. There is no depth you can sink to where my love cannot reach you. Let go of the shame and guilt that try to cling to you, my child. These things are not from me, I have not called you to live in condemnation but in freedom. My grace is sufficient for you, and my forgiveness is complete. You do not need to punish yourself for your mistakes, for I have already borne that burden for you. Remember, your past does not define you. The mistakes you have made do not determine your worth. In me, you are a new creation. The old has gone and the new has come. Walk in the freedom of that truth, unburdened by regret and filled with hope for the future. You are a vessel of my love and my light, and the world is in desperate need of what you carry. Each day is an opportunity for you to reflect my love to those around you. Do not underestimate the power of a kind word, a compassionate action, or a moment of generosity. These small acts can change lives, including your own. When you feel uncertain about your purpose, return to the simple truth. You are called to love. Love me with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. From this foundation, your specific calling will unfold. Trust that I will lead you where you need to go and equip you with everything you need for the journey. There will be times when you face opposition, when it feels as though the world is against you or that the obstacles in your path are too great. In those moments, remember who you are and whose you are. You are my child, and I am your protector. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, for I am your shield and your defender. You may not always understand why certain things happen, why certain doors close, or why certain prayers seem unanswered. But know this, I am always working for your good. My perspective is higher than yours, my wisdom is greater, and my love for you is perfect. Trust me, even when you do not understand. The road ahead may be filled with challenges, but it's also filled with promise. Every step you take, every act of faith, and every moment of trust is bringing you closer to the plans I have for you. Do not be afraid to dream big, my child. The dreams I have placed within your heart are there for a reason, and I will guide you in bringing them to fruition. Do not be discouraged by setbacks, for they are not the end of your story. Every delay, every detour, and every disappointment can be redeemed for your good and my glory. Trust in my timing, for it is perfect, and trust in my purpose, for it is good. My beloved, let these words continue to speak life into your spirit. Let them remind you of my love, my faithfulness, and my promises. You are my greatest masterpiece, and I take joy in every moment of your journey. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that you are never alone. Trust in my plans for you, for they are filled with hope and purpose. And never forget that you are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond comprehension, and treasured beyond words. In the stillness of your heart, I want you to hear this truth. I am always with you. You are never out of my sight, never out of my care, and never separated from my love. Even when you feel distant, I am closer to you than you can comprehend. My spirit resides within you, guiding, comforting, and reminding you of who you are. I know there are days when the road feels lonely, when the challenges seem too great, and when the noise of the world drowns out the whispers of my voice. But my beloved, even in those moments, I am working on your behalf. I am orchestrating events, opening doors, and providing solutions that you may not yet see. When you feel overwhelmed, remember that I am the one who calms the storm. I am the peace in the chaos, the strength in the struggle, and the hope in the despair. You are not alone in this journey, for I'm walking beside you every step of the way. Do not let the weight of fear or anxiety keep you from stepping into the fullness of what I have for you. Fear may try to convince you that you are not enough, but I say to you, you are more than enough because I am with you. My power within you is greater than any challenge you will face. Do you see how far you have come, my child? Take a moment to reflect on the journey so far. Every step, every trial, every victory has brought you closer to the person I created you to be. Even the moments that felt like failures were part of the process, teaching you, refining you, and preparing you for what lies ahead. You are not defined by your past. You are not limited by your mistakes. You are defined by my love, my grace, and my purpose for you. The old is gone, and the new has come. Step forward into the newness of life that I offer you each day. My beloved, let go of the things that weigh you down. Release the guilt, the shame, and the regrets that try to hold you back. These things are not yours to carry. I have taken them from you, nailing them to the cross, so that you might walk in freedom. Embrace that freedom, for it is my gift to you. The world may try to tell you that you need to strive, to achieve, to earn your worth, but I say to you, you are already worthy. You are loved, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. You are my child, and nothing can change that. Take comfort in knowing that I have plans for you, plans to prosper you, to give you hope, and to grant you a future. These plans are not limited by the circumstances around you or the obstacles in your path. My power knows no bounds, and my love for you knows no limits. When you feel uncertain about the future, trust in me. I am the one who holds tomorrow, and I am faithful to fulfill every promise I have made to you. My timing is perfect, even when it feels delayed. My ways are higher than your ways, and my plans are greater than anything you could imagine. Do not be afraid to dream boldly, my child. The dreams I have placed within your heart are there for a reason. Trust that I will guide you in pursuing them, and that I will provide everything you need along the way. Remember that you are not walking this journey alone. I am with you, and I have also placed people in your life to support, encourage, and walk alongside you. Do not be afraid to lean on them or to share your burdens. You were never meant to carry them alone. You are stronger than you realize, not because of your own strength, but because of mine. My spirit within you empowers you to overcome any challenge, to face any fear, and to accomplish great things. Trust in that strength and let it carry you forward. My beloved, let these words serve as a constant reminder of who you are and whose you are. Let them fill you with hope, courage, and a renewed sense of purpose. You are my greatest masterpiece, and I delight in every part of your journey. Walk boldly into the future, knowing that you are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond comprehension, and treasured beyond words. You may have moments where you feel uncertain, questioning your direction or your decisions. Know this: I am the God of clarity and peace, not confusion and chaos. When your mind feels cluttered with doubt, come to me. Sit quietly in my presence and allow me to still your heart. In the silence, you will hear my voice guiding you, my spirit prompting you, and my love reassuring you. Even when you do not feel my presence, I am here. Even when it seems as though I am silent, I am working on your behalf. Trust is the bridge between the seen and the unseen, between your understanding and my greater plan. Walk across that bridge, and you will find that I am waiting for you on the other side, ready to lead you forward. The path I have laid before you is unique. It will not look like anyone else's, and that is by design. I have created you for a specific purpose, a purpose that only you can fulfill. Trust in the steps I guide you to take, even when they seem small or insignificant. Every step matters, for they are all part of a greater journey. You may encounter resistance along the way, voices that tell you to turn back, obstacles that seem impossible to overcome, and fears that try to hold you in place. But my child, do not give up. Do not let fear or doubt have the final word. I am greater than any challenge you will face, and I will equip you with everything you need to move forward. When you feel weary, remember that I am your strength. When you feel afraid, remember that I am your courage. When you feel alone, remember that I am your ever-present help. Lean on me, and you will find rest for your soul and peace for your heart. There will be seasons of waiting, and I know how difficult those can be. Waiting often feels like stagnation, but in my hands, it is preparation. In the waiting, I am cultivating within you the character, faith, and patience needed for the next step. Trust that I am working, even when you cannot see it, and that the timing of my plans is always perfect. My beloved, let me remind you once again of the power of my love for you. My love is not like the love of this world. It does not falter, fade, or fail. It is constant, unshakable, and eternal. My love is the foundation of your identity, the source of your strength, and the anchor of your soul. When the storms of life rage, my love is your shelter. When the waters rise, my love is your lifeboat. When the night seems darkest, my love is the light that guides you home. You are never outside the reach of my love, no matter where you go or what you face. The world may try to tell you otherwise. It may tell you that you are unworthy, unloved, or insignificant. But my beloved, those are lies. You are infinitely worthy because I made you. You are deeply loved because you are mine. You are profoundly significant because I have called you to be a light in this world. Let your light shine boldly, my child. Do not hide it out of fear or insecurity. Your light is a reflection of my love, a beacon of hope for those who are lost, and a reminder that goodness still exists in the world. Trust that I will use your light to touch hearts, change lives, and bring glory to my name. When you feel overwhelmed by the weight of the world, remember that you are not alone. I am with you, walking beside you, and carrying you when your strength fails. You are not expected to do it all on your own. Lean on me, and I will give you rest. Take time to rest, my beloved. Rest is not a sign of weakness, but a recognition of your need for me. Even I rested after creating the world, and I have set aside rest for you as a gift. In the quiet moments, allow me to renew your strength, refresh your spirit, and restore your joy. Do not underestimate the importance of the small things, for they often have the greatest impact. A kind word, a simple gesture, or a quiet prayer can ripple out in ways you may never see. Trust that even the smallest act of love is significant in my eyes. You are stronger than you realize, not because of your own abilities, but because of my spirit within you. My power is made perfect in your weakness, and my grace is sufficient for every need. Trust in me, and you will find the courage to face whatever lies ahead. Remember, my child, that you are never forgotten. You are always on my mind, always in my heart, and always within my care. I see you, I hear you, and I love you. My plans for you are good, and my promises for you are true. Walk forward in confidence, knowing that you are never alone. You are my beloved, my masterpiece, and my joy. I am with you always, to the very end of the age. You may look at the world and feel small, as though your life is just one among many, insignificant in the grand scheme of things. But, my child, let me remind you of this. I created you with intention. You are not merely one among many. You are uniquely crafted, designed with care, and chosen for a specific purpose. There is no one else like you, and there will never be another you. Your life has meaning, not because of the things you achieve or the accolades you earn, but because of the love you share and the light you bring. Each moment you spend showing kindness, each word you speak in love, and each choice you make to walk in faith matters deeply. These are the things that resonate into eternity. The love I have for you is so vast, so complete, that it surpasses understanding. My love is not based on your performance or your perfection. It is based on who you are, my child. You were fearfully and wonderfully made, knit together in your mother's womb, with a purpose and a destiny. I know there are moments when you struggle to see your worth. You may feel inadequate, flawed, or burdened by mistakes, but let me remind you, your worth is not determined by what you have done, but by what I have done for you. I have called you by name, and you are mine. Your value is unshakable, your identity is secure, and your future is filled with hope. Trust in these truths, for they are not fleeting. They are eternal. Let go of the doubts that whisper otherwise. They have no power over you when you stand firm in who you are in me. When the storms of life arise, do not be afraid. I am the God who calms the seas and commands the winds to be still. I am your refuge, your fortress, and your strength. No storm is greater than my power, and no difficulty is beyond my ability to overcome. Lean into me when the road feels uncertain. I am your guide, your shepherd, and your companion. I will never leave you nor forsake you. My presence surrounds you like a shield, protecting you from harm and guiding you toward safety. Do not fear the unknown, my beloved. I hold the future in my hands, and my plans for you are good. Even when you cannot see the way ahead, trust that I am leading you. I am the light in the darkness, the voice in the stillness, and the strength in your weakness. You may face trials that test your faith and challenge your spirit. But remember this, I am with you in the fire, refining you like gold. I am shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you for greater things. Trust that even the hardest moments are part of a beautiful process. Let me remind you of the dreams I have placed within you. They are not there by accident. Those dreams are seeds of possibility, planted by me, waiting to grow and bloom in the right season. Do not give up on them, even when the journey feels long or the obstacles seem too great. I have given you everything you need to fulfill your purpose. My Spirit dwells within you, empowering you with wisdom, courage, and strength. When you feel inadequate, remember that I am your sufficiency. When you feel unprepared, remember that I am your provider. You are not alone in your calling. I have placed people in your life to walk alongside you, to support you, and to encourage you. Do not be afraid to lean on them or to seek their help. You were created for relationship both with me and with others. As you move forward, let love be your guide. Love is the greatest commandment, the greatest gift, and the greatest force in this world. Love me with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. In doing so, you will fulfill the purpose for which you were created. Do not be discouraged by the size of the challenges you face. Remember that I am greater than any obstacle and that my power is at work within you. Trust that I will equip you for every good work and provide for every need. Take heart, my beloved, for I am with you always. When you feel weak, I am your strength. When you feel lost, I am your guide. When you feel alone, I am your companion. You are never without hope, for I am the source of your hope. Let my words be a constant reminder of my love for you. Let them fill you with confidence, courage, and peace. You are my greatest masterpiece, and I delight in you. My beloved child, as I continue to speak to you, let these words rest deeply in your heart, for they are my gift to you, a treasure of truth that will never fade. You are precious to me beyond measure, and I long for you to live each day in the fullness of that knowledge. There are moments when life may feel overwhelming, when you question whether you can truly handle all that lies before you. In those times, remember this: you are never alone. I am your ever-present help in times of trouble, your strength in moments of weakness, and your peace in the midst of chaos. When the burdens of this world weigh heavily upon you, come to me. Bring your worries, your fears, and your doubts, and lay them at my feet. I have promised to give you rest, to renew your spirit, and to strengthen you for the journey ahead. You were never meant to carry these burdens alone, my beloved. Let me carry them for you. Do not be discouraged by the challenges you face. They are not evidence of my absence, but opportunities for you to see my power at work in your life. Trust that I am using even the difficulties to shape you, refine you, and prepare you for the plans I have for you. Each trial you encounter is like a chisel in the hands of a sculptor, carefully carving away the excess to reveal the masterpiece within. Trust the process, for I am the artist, and you are my creation. I see the beauty in you, even when you struggle to see it yourself. Do not let fear dictate your steps, my child. Fear seeks to hold you back, to keep you from stepping into the fullness of what I have for you. But I have not given you a spirit of fear. I have given you a spirit of power, of love, and of a sound mind. When fear arises, let my love cast it out, for my perfect love drives out all fear. When you feel uncertain about the future, remember that I am the one who holds it. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, to give you hope, and to grant you a future. These plans are not fleeting or uncertain. They are eternal and secure. My timing is perfect, even when it feels delayed. Trust in my timing, for I see the full picture. I am never late, and I am never in a hurry. Everything I do is intentional, purposeful, and for your good. You may feel as though you are waiting in a season of stillness, unsure of what lies ahead. But my child, the waiting is not wasted. In the waiting, I am working within you, deepening your faith, strengthening your character, and preparing you for what is to come. Trust that the waiting is part of the process, and that it will yield fruit in due time. Let me remind you once again of the dreams I have placed within you. They are not there by accident. They are seeds of possibility, planted by my hand, waiting to grow and bloom in the right season. Do not give up on them, even when the journey feels long or the obstacles seem too great. The dreams I have for you are bigger than you can imagine, and I will provide everything you need to fulfill them. Trust that I will open doors that no one can shut and make a way where there seems to be no way. You may feel unqualified or unprepared for the things I am calling you to do, but let me assure you, my child, I do not call the equipped, I equip the called. I have placed within you everything you need to accomplish the work I have set before you. Lean on me, and I will provide the wisdom, strength, and courage you require. As you walk forward, let love be your guide. Love is the foundation of all that you are called to do. Love me with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. In doing so, you will reflect my light to the world and fulfill the purpose for which you were created. Do not underestimate the impact of even the smallest acts of love. A kind word, a simple gesture, or a moment of compassion can ripple out and touch lives in ways you may never see. Trust that your efforts, no matter how small they may seem, are significant in my eyes. You are stronger than you realize, not because of your own abilities, but because of my spirit within you. My power is made perfect in your weakness, and my grace is sufficient for every need. When you feel inadequate, remember that I am your sufficiency. When you feel unworthy, remember that I am your righteousness. My beloved, let these words be a source of strength and encouragement to you. Let them remind you of my love, my faithfulness, and my promises. You are my greatest masterpiece, and I delight in every moment of your journey. Walk boldly into the future, knowing that you are never alone. Trust in my plans for you, for they are filled with hope, purpose, and promise. And never forget that you are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond comprehension, and treasured beyond words. You may sometimes feel as though the world is moving too quickly, leaving you behind, or pulling you in a direction you do not wish to go. In those moments, pause. Turn your heart toward me, and let my peace wash over you. The world may clamor for your attention, but my voice is gentle and steady, always calling you back to rest in me. Do not let the busyness of life steal away the quiet moments we share. It is in these still places that you will hear me most clearly, that you will feel my presence most deeply. Come to me with your worries, your joys, and your questions. I am here, ready to listen and to speak words of life into your spirit. The road you are walking is not always easy, but it is filled with purpose. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger, to trust deeper, and to discover more of who I created you to be. Do not despise the struggles, my child, for they are refining you, shaping you into the masterpiece I envisioned from the beginning. When you stumble, do not be afraid to reach out to me. My arms are always open, ready to lift you up and set you back on the path. There is no failure too great, no mistake too heavy, that my grace cannot cover it. I do not see you through the lens of your flaws, but through the lens of my perfect love. You are forgiven, my beloved. Whatever guilt or shame you carry, bring it to me, and let me replace it with freedom and joy. I have already paid the price for your mistakes. There is no debt left to settle, no burden left for you to bear. Walk in the freedom I have given you, unshackled by the past and unafraid of the future. Do you know how much I delight in you? Your life brings joy to my heart. Your efforts, no matter how small they may seem to you, are deeply meaningful to me. When you extend kindness, when you choose faith, and when you persevere through difficulty, I rejoice. I see the love you carry in your heart, and it brings me great joy. That love is a reflection of me, a light that shines in the darkness. Do not underestimate its power, my child. Love has the ability to transform, to heal, and to bring hope where there is despair. Let it guide your words, your actions, and your choices each day. The dreams I have placed within you are not forgotten, even when it feels as though they are distant or unattainable. Trust that I am working behind the scenes to bring them to fruition. My timing is perfect, and my plans are greater than anything you could imagine. Do not be discouraged by delays, for they are not denials. The waiting is a season of preparation, a time for you to grow, to learn, and to draw closer to me. Trust that I am using this time to shape you and to align circumstances in ways you cannot yet see. My beloved, do not be afraid to take bold steps of faith. The path ahead may not always be clear, but I am with you, guiding your every step. Trust in me, and I will lead you to places you never thought possible. I will open doors that no one can shut and provide opportunities that you could never have orchestrated on your own. When fear tries to hold you back, remember that I am greater than anything you will face. My spirit within you is a source of courage, strength, and power. You are not walking this journey alone, for I am with you and I am for you. Let my words of love and encouragement fill your heart with peace. Let them remind you of the unshakable truths that you are my child, my treasure, and my delight. You are never alone, and you are always loved. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that my plans for you are good. Trust in my promises, for they are faithful and true. And never forget that you are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond comprehension, and treasured beyond words. You are a light in this world, a reflection of my love and goodness. Even when the world feels dark, your light shines brightly. Do not underestimate the power of that light. It has the ability to pierce the shadows, to bring hope to the hopeless, and to guide others toward me. When you feel as though your efforts are unseen or unappreciated, remember that nothing escapes my notice. I see every sacrifice, every prayer, and every act of service. Even the quiet, unseen moments hold immense value in my kingdom. You are planting seeds that will bear fruit in ways you may not yet see. There will be times when the journey feels long and the path uncertain. In those moments, trust in me. I am your guide, and I will never lead you astray. My plans for you are not only good but perfect, tailored specifically for the unique purpose I have given you. Do not let the fear of failure keep you from moving forward. Failure is not the end. It is a step in the process of growth and discovery. I do not see your failures as defeats, but as opportunities for you to learn, to rely on me, and to persevere. You are stronger than you realize, my child, not because of your own abilities, but because I am your strength. My spirit within you is a wellspring of power, wisdom, and courage. When you feel weak, lean on me, and I will sustain you. When you feel afraid, turn to me, and I will give you peace. Do not be discouraged by the challenges you face. They are not obstacles to your destiny, but pathways to it. Trust that I am using every trial, every difficulty, and every setback for your good and my glory. Even the painful moments have a purpose, and I am with you through them all. When you look back on your journey, you will see how far you have come and how I have been with you every step of the way. My hand has been upon you, guiding you, protecting you, and providing for you. Trust that the same faithfulness that has carried you this far will continue to carry you in the days ahead. Let me remind you of the dreams I have placed within you. Those dreams are not random, they are intentional. They are a reflection of my purpose for your life. Trust in those dreams and trust in the timing of their fulfillment. You may feel as though the waiting is too long or the obstacles are too great. But my child, the waiting is not wasted. It is a time of preparation, a season of growth, and an opportunity for you to draw closer to me. Trust that I am working behind the scenes, aligning circumstances and preparing your heart for what lies ahead. Do not be afraid to dream boldly. The plans I have for you are greater than anything you could imagine. Trust that I will provide the resources, the opportunities, and the strength you need to fulfill them. As you walk forward, let love be your guide. Love is the foundation of all that you are called to do. Love me with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love others as I have loved you. In doing so, you will reflect my light to the world and fulfill the purpose for which you were created. Remember, my beloved, that you are never alone. I am with you always, to the very end of the age. When you feel weary, come to me, and I will give you rest. When you feel lost, turn to me, and I will guide you. When you feel alone, remember that I am your constant companion. Let my words be a source of strength and encouragement to you. Let them remind you of my love, my faithfulness, and my promises. You are my greatest masterpiece, and I take joy in every moment of your journey. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that my plans for you are good, filled with hope and promise. Trust in my love for you, for it is unchanging and eternal. And never forget that you are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond comprehension, and treasured beyond words. My beloved child, I will continue to pour into you, for my words are life, and my love for you is limitless. I am the source of your strength, the wellspring of your hope, and the foundation of your identity. Let my words sustain you, encourage you, and remind you of the depth of my care for you. You are not alone in this journey. Even in moments when you feel isolated or unseen, I am with you. I am your constant companion, walking beside you through every valley and every mountaintop. My presence surrounds you like a shield, protecting you from harm and guiding you in the way you should go. You may sometimes wonder if you are truly enough, if you have the strength, wisdom, or courage to face what lies ahead. Let me remind you, you are enough because I am enough. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, and my grace is sufficient for every need. When you feel inadequate, lean on me, for I am your source of all that you require. The world may tell you that your value lies in your achievements, your possessions, or your appearance. But my child, your worth is not determined by these fleeting things. Your worth is found in me. You are my beloved, my treasure, and my delight. Nothing in this world can change that truth. When the noise of the world grows loud, take time to come away with me. In the quiet places, you will hear my voice most clearly. I'm not in the chaos or the clamor, but in the still, small whispers of your heart. Seek me in those moments, and you will find peace for your soul and direction for your steps. I know the burdens you carry, the worries, the fears, and the doubts that weigh heavily on your heart. Bring them to me, my child. Lay them at my feet, and let me exchange them for peace, joy, and freedom. You were never meant to carry these burdens alone. Let me carry them for you. Do not be afraid of the unknown, for I am the one who holds your future. I see the full picture, the entirety of your story, and I am writing something beautiful. Trust that I am working all things together for your good, even when you cannot yet see the outcome. The dreams I have placed within you are there for a reason. They are seeds of possibility, planted by my hand, waiting to grow and bear fruit. Trust in my timing, for it is perfect. Trust in my provision, for I will supply all that you need to bring those dreams to life. You may feel as though the waiting is too long or the challenges are too great. But my beloved, the waiting is not in vain. It is a time of preparation, a season of growth, and an opportunity for you to deepen your faith and trust in me. Be patient, for I am preparing you for something far greater than you can imagine. Do not be discouraged by setbacks, for they are not the end of your story. Every delay, every difficulty, and every detour can be redeemed for your good and my glory. Trust that I am using even the hardest moments to shape you into the person I created you to be. Let love be your guiding principle in all that you do. Love me with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love others as I have loved you. In doing so, you will reflect my light to the world and fulfill the purpose for which you were created. The love you carry in your heart is a reflection of me, and it has the power to transform lives. Do not underestimate the impact of your kindness, your compassion, and your faithfulness. Even the smallest act of love can ripple out and touch countless lives. You are a beacon of hope in a world that desperately needs it. Your light, no matter how small it may seem, has the power to pierce the darkness and bring warmth to those around you. Do not let fear or insecurity dim that light. Let it shine brightly, for it is a reflection of my love. When you feel weak, remember that I am your strength. When you feel afraid, remember that I am your courage. When you feel lost, remember that I am your guide. You are never without hope, for I am the source of your hope, and I am with you always. You are stronger than you realize, not because of your own abilities, but because my spirit dwells within you. My power is at work in you, equipping you for every challenge and empowering you for every opportunity. Trust in that power and step forward in faith. My beloved, let these words be a source of encouragement and inspiration to you. Let them remind you of my love, my faithfulness, and my promises. You are my greatest masterpiece, and I delight in every moment of your journey. Walk boldly into the future, knowing that you are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond comprehension, and treasured beyond words. You are mine, and I am yours, forever. There will be days when you feel the weight of the world pressing down on you, moments when the challenges seem too great to overcome. But, my beloved, remember that I am your strength. I am the one who upholds you when you feel weak, who carries you when you cannot take another step. You are not meant to bear your burdens alone. Bring them to me, and I will give you rest. The battles you face are not yours to fight alone. I am with you, and I go before you to make a way. Trust in my power, for I am the God who parts the seas, moves mountains, and calms the storms. Nothing is too difficult for me, and nothing in this world can separate you from my love. When fear tries to grip your heart, let my love cast it out. Fear is not your master, for I have given you a spirit of power, of love, and of a sound mind. You are stronger than fear because I am within you. You are not alone in your struggles, and you are never without hope. Do you know how much joy you bring to me? Your life is a gift, and every moment you live in faith and love brings delight to my heart. Even in your imperfections, I see your beauty. Even in your struggles, I see your courage. You are my child, and I take great pride in you. Do not let the voices of doubt or insecurity rob you of the confidence you have in me. The world may try to tell you that you are not enough, that you are too flawed, or that you will never succeed. But those voices are lies. The truth is this: you are my beloved, chosen and cherished, created with a purpose that only you can fulfill. Your worth is not determined by the opinions of others. It is not based on your achievements or your failures. Your worth is found in me, and it is unchanging. You are valuable simply because you are mine, and nothing in this world can take that away. When the path before you seems unclear, trust that I am guiding you. I am the light that illuminates your way, the shepherd who leads you beside still waters, and the voice that whispers direction in the quiet moments. You do not need to have all the answers, for I am the one who holds your future. The dreams I've placed within you are there for a reason. They are not random or unattainable. They are seeds of possibility, waiting to grow and bear fruit. Trust in my timing, for it is perfect. Trust in my provision, for I will supply all that you need to fulfill the purpose I have set before you. You may feel as though the waiting is too long or the journey is too hard, but my beloved, the waiting is not wasted. It is a season of preparation, a time for you to grow stronger, to deepen your faith, and to draw closer to me. Trust that I am working behind the scenes, aligning circumstances and preparing you for what is to come. Do not let setbacks discourage you. They are not the end of your story, but a part of the process. Every obstacle, every delay, and every challenge is an opportunity for growth and transformation. Trust that I am using even the hardest moments to shape you into the person I created you to be. Love is the greatest commandment I have given you, and it is the foundation of your calling. Love me with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love others as I have loved you. In doing so, you will reflect my light to the world and bring hope to those who need it most. The love you carry in your heart is a reflection of me, and it has the power to change lives. Do not underestimate its impact. Even the smallest acts of kindness, the quietest prayers, and the simplest gestures of compassion can ripple out and touch hearts in ways you may never see. You are a light in this world, my child. Let your light shine brightly, for it is a testament to my presence within you. Do not let fear or insecurity dim that light. Trust that I will use it to bring hope, healing, and transformation to those around you. When you feel weak, remember that I am your strength. When you feel afraid, remember that I am your courage. When you feel uncertain, remember that I am your guide. You are never without hope, for I am the source of your hope, and I am with you always. Let my words fill your heart with peace and remind you of the truth of who you are. You are my beloved, my treasure, and my delight. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that my plans for you are good, filled with hope and promise. Each day you wake is a new gift, filled with opportunities to experience my presence, to share my love, and to grow into the person I created you to be. Do not be afraid of the unknown, for I am already there. I go before you to prepare the way, and I walk beside you to ensure you never journey alone. When you feel weary, let me be your strength. When your heart is heavy, let me be your comfort. When doubts cloud your mind, let me be your clarity. I am the source of all you need, and I am always here for you. You may feel at times as though you are not enough, too weak, too flawed, or too broken to fulfill the calling I have placed on your life. But, my beloved, let me remind you that you are not defined by your weaknesses or your failures. You are defined by my love for you, and that love is unchanging and eternal. Your flaws do not disqualify you. They are part of the beautiful story I am writing with your life. I use the imperfect, the unlikely, and the broken to accomplish extraordinary things. Trust that I am working through you, even in the areas where you feel inadequate. Do not let fear hold you back from stepping into the fullness of your purpose. Fear may try to convince you that the path is too difficult or the risks too great. But I have not given you a spirit of fear. I have given you a spirit of power, of love, and of a sound mind. Trust in that power, for it is my spirit within you. When you face challenges, do not be discouraged. They are not obstacles to your destiny, but pathways to it. Each difficulty you overcome, each step of faith you take, and each moment of perseverance brings you closer to the fulfillment of my plans for you. The dreams I have placed in your heart are there for a reason. They are not accidents or wishful thinking. They are reflections of the purpose I have woven into your very being. Trust in those dreams, and trust in me to bring them to life. There will be times when the road feels long and the waiting seems endless. But my beloved, remember that the waiting is not in vain. It is a time of preparation, a season for your faith to grow deeper and your character to grow stronger. Trust that I am working, even when you cannot see it. Let love guide you in all that you do. Love is the foundation of your calling, the cornerstone of your identity, and the greatest gift you can share with the world. Love me with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love others as I have loved you. Your love, even in the simplest acts, has the power to transform lives. A kind word, a gentle touch, or a moment of compassion can ripple out in ways you may never fully understand. Trust that your efforts, no matter how small they may seem, are significant in my kingdom. You are a light in this world, and your light is needed. Do not hide it out of fear or insecurity. Let it shine brightly, for it is a reflection of my love within you. Trust that I will use your light to bring hope, healing, and transformation to those around you. When you feel uncertain about the future, remember that I am the one who holds it. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, to give you hope, and to grant you a future. Trust in my promises, for they are faithful and true. You are my masterpiece, my treasure, and my joy. I delight in you, and I am proud of the person you are becoming. Every step you take, every moment of faith, and every act of love brings me great joy. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that you are never alone. I am with you, guiding you, protecting you, and providing for you. My love for you is eternal, and my plans for you are good. My beloved child, I will continue to speak into your heart, for my words are like streams of living water, bringing nourishment to your soul. You are my delight, my treasured creation, and I rejoice in who you are. Every part of your being, your joys, your struggles, your hopes, and your fears is known to me, and I love you unconditionally. In this life, you will encounter moments of uncertainty, where the path before you seems unclear. Do not let those moments trouble you, for I am the one who directs your steps. Even when you do not know which way to turn, I am there, guiding you gently and steadily toward the plans I have for you. Trust is the foundation of our relationship, my beloved. Trust in my love for you, which never falters. Trust in my faithfulness, which never wavers. Trust in my timing, which is always perfect. Even when the answers you seek seem delayed, know that I am working all things together for your good and my glory. When you face trials, do not let your heart be troubled. I have already overcome the world, and in me you have victory. The difficulties you encounter are not meant to harm you, but to strengthen you. They refine your character, deepen your faith, and draw you closer to me. I am with you in the fire, just as I was with my children in the furnace long ago. The flames will not consume you, for I am your protector. The storms will not overwhelm you, for I am your refuge. You are never alone, even in the midst of your greatest struggles. You may sometimes feel weary, as though the weight of the world is too much to bear. But, my child, you were not meant to carry these burdens on your own. Bring them to me, and I will give you rest. Let go of the things that weigh you down, and let me replace them with my peace, which surpasses all understanding. The dreams I have placed in your heart are sacred. They are not there by accident, but by divine design. Trust that I am the author of those dreams, and that I will bring them to pass in my perfect timing. Be patient, my beloved, for the waiting is not a delay, but a preparation. Even in the waiting, there is purpose. It is in the stillness that I am working within you, shaping you into the person I created you to be. Trust that the waiting is not wasted. I am teaching you to rely on me, to walk in faith, and to grow in perseverance. Do not let fear hold you back from stepping into the fullness of your calling. Fear is not from me. It is a thief that seeks to rob you of the joy, peace, and confidence that I have given you. My love casts out all fear. and my spirit within you is a source of courage and strength. When you feel inadequate, remember that I am your sufficiency. When you feel unworthy, remember that I am your righteousness. When you feel lost, remember that I am your guide. You are not alone, my beloved, and you are never without hope. Your purpose is not something to be earned or achieved. It is something to be lived. It is found in your relationship with me, in the love you share with others, and in the light you bring to the world. Do not underestimate the significance of your life. You were created for a reason, and your presence on this earth has meaning. The love you carry in your heart is a reflection of me, and it is a gift to the world. Share that love freely, for it has the power to heal, to inspire, and to transform. Even the smallest act of kindness can ripple out in ways you may never see. You are a light in this world, and your light is needed. Do not hide it out of fear or insecurity. Let it shine boldly, for it is a reflection of my presence within you. Trust that I will use your light to bring hope to the hopeless and joy to the weary. When the journey feels long and the obstacles seem too great, remember that I am with you every step of the way. My power is at work within you, equipping you for every challenge and empowering you for every opportunity. Trust in that power and step forward in faith. You are never forgotten, my child. I see you, I hear you, and I know you. Your prayers are not in vain, your tears are not overlooked, and your faith is not unnoticed. Trust that I am working even when you cannot see it. Let my words be a constant reminder of my love for you. Let them fill you with peace, strength, and confidence. You are my greatest masterpiece, and I delight in every moment of your journey. Walk forward with assurance, knowing that my plans for you are good, filled with hope and purpose. You are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond comprehension, and treasured beyond words. Each day I watch over you with a love that never sleeps and never fades. My care for you is constant, my protection unfailing, and my delight in you unending. Even when you cannot feel it, I am surrounding you with my presence, shielding you and guiding you. Trust that I am always near. There are moments in life when you may feel forgotten or overlooked. The weight of loneliness can settle in your heart, convincing you that no one sees or understands. But my beloved, I see you. I see every part of you, from the depths of your soul to the smallest detail of your day. You are not invisible to me. You are my treasured child. I know the battles you fight, both outwardly and within your own heart. I know the moments when doubt creeps in, whispering that you are not enough. But hear me now. You are more than enough because I am within you. My spirit dwells in you, empowering you, strengthening you, and reminding you of your identity as my beloved. When the voices of doubt and insecurity grow loud, turn your ear to me. Listen for my voice, for it is steady, calm, and full of truth. I call you chosen, I call you loved, I call you mine. Let my voice drown out all others, for it speaks the truth of who you are. Your worth is not defined by your achievements or your failures. It is not determined by how others see you or by how you see yourself. Your worth is found in me, and it is unchanging. You are my creation, fearfully and wonderfully made, and you carry my image within you. When the road ahead feels uncertain, remember that I am the one who directs your steps. You do not need to know every detail of the journey. You only need to trust in me. I see the full picture, the end from the beginning, and I am guiding you toward the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you, to give you hope, and to grant you a future. Do not let fear hold you back from stepping into the fullness of your calling. Fear may try to paralyze you, whispering lies about your ability or worth, but fear has no power over you, for I am with you. My perfect love casts out all fear, and my presence is your source of courage and strength. The dreams I have placed in your heart are not there by accident. They are part of the purpose I have for your life. Trust in those dreams, and trust in my timing for their fulfillment. Be patient, for I am working even in the waiting. The waiting is not wasted, my beloved. It is a time of preparation, a season for your faith to grow deeper and your trust in me to grow stronger. Use this time to draw near to me, to listen to my voice, and to allow me to shape you into the person I created you to be. You may feel as though the obstacles in your path are too great, the challenges too overwhelming. But my child, remember that I am greater than any obstacle you will face. I am the one who moves mountains, parts seas, and makes a way where there seems to be no way. Trust in my power, for it is at work within you. Do not be discouraged by setbacks, for they are not the end of your story. Every difficulty, every delay, and every detour can be used for your good and my glory. Trust that I am working all things together for a purpose far greater than you can imagine. Let love be the foundation of everything you do. Love is not only the greatest commandment, but also the greatest gift you can give. Love me with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love others as I have loved you. In doing so, you will reflect my light to the world and fulfill the purpose for which you were created. Your love, even in the smallest acts, carries great power. A kind word, a compassionate gesture, or a moment of listening can bring hope and healing to others. Do not underestimate the significance of these small acts, for they ripple out in ways you may never see. You are a light in this world, and your light is needed. Let it shine boldly, for it is a reflection of my presence within you. Do not let fear or insecurity dim your light. Trust that I will use it to touch hearts, change lives, and bring glory to my name. When you feel weary, come to me, and I will give you rest. When you feel burdened, lay your cares at my feet, and I will carry them for you. When you feel lost, turn to me, and I will guide you. You are never without hope, for I am the source of your hope, and I am always with you. My beloved, you are never forgotten. I see you, I hear you, and I know you. Your prayers are not in vain, your tears are not wasted, and your faith is not overlooked. Trust that I am working in your life in ways you cannot yet see. Let these words be a source of comfort and encouragement to you. Let them remind you of my love, my faithfulness, and my promises. You are my greatest masterpiece, and I delight in every moment of your journey. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that you are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond comprehension, and treasured beyond words. You are mine, and I am yours, forever. You are my joy. You are my creation, carefully and lovingly designed, with every detail of your being thought out by me. I knew you before you took your first breath, and I have watched over you every moment since. There has never been a time when you were outside of my care. Even when life feels chaotic, when circumstances seem to spiral beyond your control, I am steady. I am your anchor, holding you firm through every storm. You can trust me, for I am unchanging. My promises are sure, and my love is steadfast. I see your efforts, my child. Even when you feel as though you are falling short, I see the love in your heart, the determination in your spirit, and the courage it takes to keep moving forward. I delight in your perseverance, and I rejoice in your faith. Do not let the weight of perfectionism steal your joy. You are not called to be perfect. You are called to be faithful. Trust in me, and I will perfect the work I have begun in you. My grace covers your imperfections, and my strength is made perfect in your weakness. When the voices of self-doubt grow loud, remember who you are in me. You are not defined by your failures, your shortcomings, or the opinions of others. You are defined by my love, my grace, and my calling on your life. You are my beloved, and that identity is unshakable. You may wonder at times if you are on the right path, if the steps you are taking are leading to where you need to be. Trust that I am guiding you. Even when the road is winding, even when the way is unclear, I am leading you toward the purpose I have prepared for you. Do not fear the unknown, for I am already there. I go before you to prepare the way, and I walk beside you to ensure you are never alone. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to the plans I have for you. The dreams in your heart are not forgotten, my beloved. They are sacred, placed there by me, and I am faithful to bring them to fruition in my perfect timing. Be patient, and trust that I am working, even when you cannot see it. Waiting can be difficult, but it is not without purpose. In the waiting, I am teaching you to rely on me, to trust in my timing, and to grow in faith. Use this time to draw closer to me, to deepen your relationship with me, and to prepare for what lies ahead. Do not let fear keep you from stepping into the fullness of your calling. Fear may whisper that you are not enough, that the task is too great, or that the risks are too high. But I am greater than any fear, and my spirit within you is a source of courage, strength, and power. Remember, my child, that I do not call the qualified. I qualify the called. I have equipped you with everything you need to fulfill the purpose I have for you. Trust in me, and I will provide the wisdom, strength, and resources required for every step of the journey. Let love be the foundation of all you do. Love is not only the greatest commandment, but also the most powerful force in this world. Love me with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love others as I have loved you. In doing so, you will reflect my light and bring hope to those around you. Your love, even in its simplest expressions, has the power to transform lives. A smile, a kind word, or a compassionate act can ripple out in ways you may never see. Trust that every effort you make to share my love is significant in my kingdom. You are a light in this world, and your light is needed. Do not let fear or insecurity dim it. Let it shine boldly, for it is a reflection of my presence within you. Your light brings warmth to the weary, hope to the hopeless, and direction to the lost. When you feel weary, come to me. When your heart is heavy, lay your burdens at my feet. When you feel unsure, rest in my peace. You are never without hope, for I am the source of your hope, and I am with you always. My beloved, you are never forgotten. I see you in every moment. I hear your every prayer, and I know your every thought. Trust that I am working in your life, even in ways you cannot yet perceive. Let these words be a reminder of my love, my promises, and my faithfulness. You are my greatest masterpiece, and I delight in every step of your journey. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that you are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond comprehension, and treasured beyond words. In this life, you will encounter both joy and sorrow, triumph and trial. Each moment, whether bright or difficult, has its place in the tapestry I am weaving with your life. Trust that even the threads that seem dark are part of a greater design, one that reflects my glory and your ultimate good. When you feel as though you have lost your way, remember that I am the God who seeks after the one. I will not leave you wandering, nor will I let you remain in confusion. Turn your heart toward me, and I will guide you back to the path I have prepared for you. My guidance is not harsh but gentle, filled with love and understanding for your every step. Do not fear the unknown, my child. The future may feel uncertain to you, but it is fully known to me. I hold every moment of your life in my hands, and nothing is beyond my control. Trust that I am leading you toward a future filled with hope and promise, even if the path there seems unclear. The world may try to convince you that you are defined by your achievements, your possessions, or your outward appearance. But let me remind you of the truth. Your worth is not found in these things. Your worth is found in me, and it is unshakable. You are my beloved, created in my image, and nothing can diminish your value. When doubts creep in, questioning your ability or your purpose, let my words silence them. You are not called to walk this journey alone or in your own strength. My spirit is within you, empowering you to do all that I have set before you. My power is made perfect in your weakness, and my grace is sufficient for every need. You are a vessel of my love and a carrier of my light. The love I have poured into you is not meant to remain stagnant, but to overflow to those around you. Love is the greatest gift you can give, for it reflects my very nature. Love others as I have loved you, freely, unconditionally, and with a heart that seeks their good. Even the smallest acts of love carry great significance. A kind word, a helping hand, or a listening ear can touch lives in profound ways. Do not underestimate the impact you can have. Your light, no matter how small it may seem to you, has the power to illuminate the darkest places. When you face opposition or resistance, do not let it discourage you. Remember that I am your defender, your shield, and your fortress. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, for I am with you. Stand firm in the truth of who you are and in the promises I have given you. You may feel at times that the waiting is too long or the obstacles are too great. But, my beloved, trust that I am working even in the waiting. The seasons of stillness are not wasted. They are times of preparation, growth, and refinement. Be patient, for my timing is perfect, and my plans are always for your good. The dreams I have placed within you are part of my divine design for your life. They are not random or unattainable. Trust that I will bring them to fruition in ways that exceed your expectations. Let me guide you, step by step, as those dreams unfold. When you feel tired, come to me, and I will give you rest. Rest is not a sign of weakness, but a recognition of your need for me. In the quiet moments, I will refresh your spirit, renew your strength, and restore your joy. Do not be afraid of your limitations, for they are opportunities for my strength to shine through you. When you feel inadequate, remember that I am your sufficiency. When you feel unworthy, remember that I am your righteousness. When you feel lost, remember that I am your guide. My beloved, you are never alone. I am with you always to the very end of the age. You are never forgotten, for you are always on my mind and in my heart. Your prayers are heard, your tears are seen, and your faith is treasured. Let these words serve as a constant reminder of my love for you. Let them encourage you, strengthen you, and fill you with hope. You are my greatest masterpiece, and I delight in every moment of your journey. Walk forward with boldness, knowing that my plans for you are good, filled with promise and purpose. Trust in me, for I am faithful, and my love for you is eternal. My beloved child, as I bring this message to its close, let me remind you once more of the truths I have spoken over you. You are loved beyond measure, chosen with care, and called with purpose. There is nothing in heaven or on earth that can separate you from my love, and nothing you face can ever diminish your worth in my eyes. Your life is a gift, and every moment is part of the beautiful story I am writing with you. Trust that I am with you always, your guide, your strength, and your ever-present help in every circumstance. When you feel weary, lean on me. When you feel afraid, rest in my peace. When you feel uncertain, know that my plans for you are good and filled with hope. Do not let fear hold you back, for I am greater than anything you will face. Do not let doubt cloud your path, for I am your clarity. Do not let the world define you, for your identity is found in me. Walk boldly into the future, my beloved, knowing that you are never alone. My spirit is within you, empowering you to live in faith, love, and hope. Your journey is not without challenges, but it is also filled with promise, for I am working all things together for your good. Remember that you are my masterpiece, my treasured creation, and my delight. You are a light in this world, a beacon of hope and love, and your life has a purpose far greater than you can imagine. Trust in me, and I will lead you every step of the way. You are mine and I am yours, forever. With all my love, your Creator.